Oh, hey folks, PAcountryJoe in my lair where we make everything happen. We do woodworking projects in here, we do some butchering, clean everything up, plastic everything, we do some butchering in here. Got some videos on just about everything. Woodworking is really what I do. I do a lot of woodworking on the side, tables, different things like that, but love to make videos and try and entertain you all, and if I can give any information to people that are new to any of the sports or any of the hobbies that I'm in, that's what I'm really out for, is because I've kind of tried to have to search for that type of information, and with YouTube I see people are starting to put that out there now. I figured I'll put out some of my knowledge. So this morning we're going to go out, we're going to go do some fishing. We are going to take this $39 fly rod from Walmart, because I don't want to spend a couple $100 just to try and see if I want to get into fly fishing. I'm mostly a spin fisherman, and I went and got some just reasonably cheap line. I think I have $39 wrapped up into the whole deal, and we're going to take it out today. I've caught some panfish on a pond on it, practicing a little bit. We're actually going to go to a stream. It's going to be part 2 of the Pincho State Forest, where we went to last year, about a year ago today. And we went there, we got some really nice trout. It's a delayed harvest area, artificial lure only. They do have some really nice trout in there. So we're going to take the fly rod instead of the spin rod this time, and we're going to try and stick it out and just use the fly rod, and we're going to see if we can get a trout on it, because I've never gotten a trout on a fly rod on a small stream, and it seems like it would be awesome. So I haven't had any tackle for a while with all this stuff going on. It's been a couple months that I've been kind of locked down. So I went to Walmart today. It was really weird with the mask and all the one way, but everybody was really nice. And I got some minnows that I like to use. These are the Gulp, what do we call them here? Minnow watermelon pearl, 2.5 inch. Seem to work when you got some big browns in the area, big river, like maybe up in Lehigh. They usually work pretty darn good. One of my ones to go back on all the time is the power wigglers. If I don't have wax worms to take with me or butter worms with me, I love using these, although this year I could not find them in chartreuse anywhere. We have to get online. I'm going to have to order some. I also picked up a Yozuri little tiny crankbait, because they worked really good for me in previous years when the trout are kind of finicky. One of my backup favorite little spinners is a Panther Martin in what I call like a bumblebee pattern. I've been catching trout off of this since I was a child. Borrowed the first one out of my dad's tackle box. Wait. And I got some Eagle Claw size 12. Usually go with 14s or 12s. Couldn't find a 14, so I got 12s. I like the deal that you get with these. They're not real expensive. You get 50 in here. They're really sharp. They always seem to be really good. None of the eyelets are deformed or anything. It's a good hook. A lot of other guys that I've been seeing on the videos out there that I like watching, a couple of guys that are out there putting some nice videos out, are using trout magnets on stock trout, using a float and running some trout magnets. So I picked up some of them. Never really used them that much, but I'm going to pick up some of them and see how they're going to work. Then one of my favorite lures that I saw was there is a Rapala and a rainbow trout pattern. Love this, especially when I get out in the kayak and I'm on the bigger lakes, and I'm up in Lily Lake and stuff like that. The trout usually, the bigger ones are kind of carnivoristic, so they go after their own. And when they see a little one instead of a minnow, they'll actually go after this a little harder. So today we're going to hit a stream. We're going to go up the Pincho State Forest. We don't edit anything around here. Why? Everybody makes mistakes. So we're going to move on. We're going to go out today. We're going to see some beautiful northeast Pennsylvania. I'm going to enjoy my time on the creek, whether I catch a fish or not. Just going to enjoy it all. We'll take you along for the ride, and we'll see what we can get into today. PAcountryJoe, check you later. GoPro, stop recording.
Woo-wee, folks. Oh, I hope I get her. Don't go in that log. Don't go in that log. GoPro, take a photo. There it is. Oh, I'm so excited. There it is. First trout on my fly rod. Oh, let's get him in the water. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. We got him on the fake power grub. And there is a beautiful rainbow in the delayed harvest area. Nice and thick. For a first trout on a fly rod, this is a good one. I watched him come right out and take it underneath the tree. No bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I love how the fly rod catches him right in the corner of the mouth. Beautiful brookie. Second one on fly rod. There you go, buddy. Oh, couldn't ask for a better day now. You never know what holes you'll get them in. I'm primarily a big hole fisherman a lot. And I know a lot of guys use these long rods to get in these small places and present things without weight. So that's what I started doing, and I got 2 trout out of 2 very small areas. So, gotta try them all. And we got them on the power bait, power wigglers. Putting 2 on the bait, 2 on a small hook. This is awesome. Come here. Yes. Come here, buddy. Here's my 3rd one on the fly rod. Awesome day. There he goes. Dropped him in a little hard. Never been here before. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got 3 on the fly rod, first time ever out for trout. I went out, practiced on a lake a little bit for some panfish, caught a couple sunfish. They were my actual first fish on the fly rod. But I didn't want to spend a lot of money to try something. I'm usually a spin fisherman, bait fisherman, spinners, and I didn't want to wrap a couple $100 in it. I know people will tell me that the rods react differently, the higher priced ones, but this is a $39 setup from Walmart. If somebody wants to go to Walmart and pick one up, it's a Silver Stream, 8 and 5. It's an 8-foot 5/6, and I got with a Cahill Crystal River reel on it. My dad had given me the reel and the line, and I picked up the pole. Like I said, I think I got like $39 wrapped up into everything, and caught 3 trout on it today. And I gotta say, I'm catching them in really skinny water with a lot of action, a lot of fight, a lot of action, trying to keep up with the current with them, not just hole fishing, which I do a lot normally. We tried a couple flies today, and we tried one of the, let's see here, tried one of the gulp minnows. Usually they work, but didn't work today. The power bait wigglers, I tried a couple of flies and they weren't working, so it's artificial only, and they're artificial, so I just stuck 2 of them on there, kind of like a fly, no weight, and casted them like a fly and let them float through the current. And I picked up 3 trout, missed 2. So this has been a fantastic day. This is again the Pinchot State Forest area, in a delayed harvest area, so everything goes back so that somebody else go here up to the car. We're gonna have a little lunch, and then I'm gonna head to another section of stream out this way. There's not too many people on it, and we'll see if we can pick up a couple other ones. A couple other ones. Yeah, we don't edit anything around here. But the first one I ever caught on my rod, I hope I have some pictures on the camera. I couldn't hear if it was going off or not when I said GoPro, start recording with all the current going. But it was a beautiful, beautiful trout. I'm guessing he was probably pushing 16 inches. So we're going to move on. We'll see what we can get into. Remember, enjoy the great outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania.